Hey guys, what's up? Dennis here from PipsMatter. We're going to be going over 15 different pairs together in today's watch list for the 15th of November 2018. Now I've done my review. I've done my full review of all the pairs, actually of 42 pairs. I didn't touch indices again today, focusing just on FX. So we're looking at gold here. This is the first one. We'll start from the 15th and go downwards to the first. Um, so you can see that I'm using the Fibonacci expansion retracement, whatever it's called. What is it called? It's called Fibonacci retracement. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the lows here of this move. Let me just show you what I'm doing so you guys can understand a bit better. So the first move is this, and then I connect it to the top here, right there. This top, because there's two of them here. Come on. These two here. So yeah, I'm connecting these levels here, and basically then you have the 23.6. I leave it there, and I have the 0.30. 0.30 is important for me when price action closes around it, and price action did close here. We made a low, and then we made a new low right down to the 23.6, and then we closed up here in the green. That was a good indication for a buying signal. We did miss it. I didn't take it. But I am trading today, taking it higher towards the 61.8. Now you can see that I mapped out the black level here as well, because this here is an important support level, and now a resistance level. You can see price action came close to it. Now we do have the DC and EMA. I've added it here, and so we are at the DC right now. It is the pink lighter level, and then the purple darker level is the EMA. I do believe price action could go a bit higher. Now we do have this level here that could cause us some problems, but the dollar seems to be a little weak today. We'll see how that plays out. This is the first pair on the watch list. Gold is a buy. It could retrace back down before going higher. My ultimate profit target would be the 120%, 120% of this whole move here, from down here to up here, and that's up here, and that's 1,250, more or less. Well, not more or less exactly. So that's where I would be taking this long. It could be a bit of a longer trade. I am looking to slowly start stabilizing and lowering my activity a little bit in the markets and focus on a few less trades. There is a really good trade here on CAD CHF, but let's go over Euro SEK. So here is Euro SEK. You can see this is the daily chart. We're just going to be looking at the daily charts for now. The daily chart, what we want to do is get this level here. We're getting the bottoms of the shadow, and you can see that price action used this level really nicely as a resistance level once, twice, 3 times, and we'll see how price action plays out today. But contraction of price, we'll see if it starts breaking out. For now, what I think is that there could be one little move more to the downside before we start going higher, and it could go down to this level here. So that's Euro SEK. We're going to go to the 4-hour chart and review what's going on there. You can see that price action is creating a possible bullish flag pattern. We are above the DC and EMA on the 4-hour. Normally acts as a good resistance and support level when it comes into channels. There are good chances of it going lower, but because of this possible flag, there is a chance of going higher. So how would I trade this? This is the million-dollar question that you should be asking me. I won't touch it for now. What I'm waiting to see is what happens if it breaks out of this level here. So this level here, and then I'm gonna look to be buying within this level here. So I leave it and I let the market to tell me what to do. Simple as that. That's one pair on our watch. The second pair on our watch list, USD SEK. Let's go over USD SEK. USD SEK also in a triangle here. You can see that it is preparing for a bigger move. If we zoom out, You'll see this a little bit like this, contraction of price right there, a little dangerous movement. The candlesticks, let's see what the candlesticks are saying. Price action tried to go higher there, a lot of selling rejection. You can see this big candle here downwards. Price action tried to recover, didn't recover, and then it's down again today. But the thing is that we are right at the DC and EMA. Now this is an important level to be at because we can have a breakout to the downside. We don't know yet what will happen, of course. Nobody knows. But we did miss a very, very, very good trade right here. Let me just show you this. Where is it? Okay, so we have one low, then we have a higher low, and then of course we have the highest low right there, and a bullish pin bar, and then boom, boom, 2 days in a row we go up. This would have been a perfect entry. The higher low pattern, we have the trend line supporting it, and we have a pin bar. This is an A+ trade, my friends. A+ trade means good money could have been made. We missed it, but we're learning. This is the whole point. I want to teach you guys as well by using this daily watch list. Again, nothing to do here yet. We have a support level. Let's go down to the 4-hour chart and I'll show it to you a bit better. We have a support level right there. Price action contracting in this area. And we'll see how it plays out. Higher chances are it's going to continue going higher. But again, we can't say for sure. Moving on. CAD CHF. Big boy trade here. Big boy trade. This is a honey. Okay, we have another triangle pattern. Now the important thing we have here is a bearish pin bar. Let me just show that for you. Bearish pin bar right there. And then we have contraction of price, of course. And then a breakout with that pin bar. We have a breakout of the DC and EMA, both of them cleaned out. And now price action is retesting the level. Whether it's going to go back in or continue going lower, we don't know. I've taken a sell already because of this. Let me show you. So we have the support levels from here as well, acting as support, then support here, breakout, resistance. We'll see how that plays out. The DC and EMA is below it, but the problem we might be facing is this little trend line right there, acting as a support as well. So we need to be a little careful with what we're doing. You can see that price action is contracting in this area. Whether it breaks out to the downside or not, we don't know. The first, of course, profit target would be this level here. And let me just move this baby down here. So that's the first profit target. The second profit target is this level here. Third profit target is here. So if a breakout is valid, we would be targeting these 3 levels. This is the best trade I've got so far, and I'm going to highlight it. One sec. I'm going to highlight it on my paper here. Ooh, it's a little cold today in Limassol. Normally it's warm. So that's CAD CHF. Moving over to Euro NZD. Euro NZD is approaching a key support level, and that's this black level here. I'll show it to you on the daily chart. You can see it acting as a pretty strong support level multiple times. 1, 2, and now we are approaching it. We're not there yet. Okay, we're not there yet. So what one could do here is continue selling. Now let me explain to you how you can continue selling. Well, we've got the trend line supporting it. The move is not that big, but the idea behind the move is decent. It's pretty decent. So just a second, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open that up quickly on my other chart. That's Euro NZD, and let's check out the move. How much is there? Just hold on. 4-hour chart. Oh no, there's 80 pips on it. That's good. It's a good move. So I've taken that trade. I've set myself a 35 pip stop loss with an 80 pip take profit. 35 pip stop loss, 80 pip take profit. Let's go over to the room here and let me just show the guys in the room release the trade. So sell Euro NZD, Euro NZD. Let me just pop that up. Entry 1.6653. Take profit 1.6575, and then SL 1.6687. Day trade. Now we're going to take a picture of this, and we're going to send it to the guys in the group and the girls and tell them that the profit target is right down there. Profit target, and then stop loss. Boom, boom, then we go chart. Boom. That's it. Now, so we released this trade idea, and now let's move over to the next one. I'm just going to highlight this here. USD NOK. USD NOK is the next baby we're looking at. So I want to show you this on the daily. We always go on the daily because this is a daily watch list. So you can see price action using this resistance level here. We have to be a little bit careful. I'm not going to be taking a trade on this one. We'll wait for this level here. If this level here can be broken, and then of course we have this level here, then we can look to take a trade. But till then, I'm not going to be touching it. This is going in my watch list, so I'm going to continue reviewing it. That's the whole point of the watch list. I continue reviewing the trade ideas. Next on the list is EuroCAD. EuroCAD, look at this. So this is the daily again. Now we have this trend line, the red one, supporting the closing sides, and then we have the blue one, which I've added to support the highs of the candle. We don't know if this is a breakout yet. We are breaking out of the DC-EMA combo, but we need to wait for further confirmations before we decide what we're going to do. We cannot take a trade here yet. There is nothing yet, but we are waiting for a breakout. If a breakout occurs, we can make some money. Moving on to GBP-AUD. GBP-AUD is contracting. Look at that. And we're actually breaking down to the downside. If this contraction breaks out, then we can have a nice move. It seems to be breaking out, but don't forget it already broke out once and twice. So what we're looking for is a breakout of this level here, this right there. If that breaks out, then we can say, okay, there is a good trade going on. So this remains in the watch list. We'll add some alarms on it, and we'll see what we can target logically. Logically, first target would be right about there, because we're targeting the highs of this and then this support level. So the move is not drastic. Oh, I moved it. The move is not drastic, but it's decent. It's decent. And then after that, what we would be targeting, of course, this levels here. And that's a decent gap. So if we can break this level here, the 1.78275, then we can have a decent trade on our hands. Just a sec. Okay, good. Now, moving on. CAD JPY. CAD JPY, we are at the trend line support. Look at this. So this is a pretty strong trend line support. Pretty decent trend line support, acting all the way from June 2018, this year. Been tested a couple of times, and we're coming to it right now. Now, it's very important that we also map out the trend levels, the movement of the market, so we know when we can actually take a trade, right? So here you can see this, and now we need to understand what needs to happen for us to go long. We don't just go long because price action is at the level. We would go long once we break out from this blue top level of the short-term trend line, and of course the DC and EMA, because right now what price action is doing, it's making higher lows and lower highs. You can see that happening. Now we do have a free lower lows in a row, which could indicate possible bullish movement. So if you want to scalp this would be a good idea to get in, grab a couple of pips, get out, go home, buy yourself some lunch. Moving on. Euro AUD, Euro AUD. Now this one really disappointed me. I went pretty big in this one yesterday. I really thought that I've got something good. There was that bearish, that's my cat going crazy. We had this bearish pin bar. We had the support level here. I mean, we had so many reasons, so many good reasons to go long, and I did, and it went into profit, and then boom, this pin bar was totally killed by this one. And this is where I made the mistake. After I saw this pin bar, I should have reversed my idea. Okay? This is the most important thing. Being wrong is acceptable. Staying wrong is not. And I stayed wrong. I'm supposed to reverse my idea. And if I did that, I would have realized that this triangle is going to get broken out of. And price action did close below. And then boom, it came knocking down. So I don't know what's going on yet. It seems like a breakout on Euro AUD. We'll have to wait for price action to confirm what's going on. And is the uptrend ending on Euro AUD? It could be. It very well could be. We don't know. But that's the mistake I did. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Mistakes are a normal part of trading, but you know what? We can't stay wrong on trades. And that's what I did. I went to sleep overnight. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I was like, damn, what a mistake did I do there. Look at that clear pin bar and breakout of the contraction area. Should have, would have, could have learned from it. Will be more careful from now on. CHF, JPY. CHF, JPY, there is a contraction here and there is possibility of a bigger move coming. You can see the contraction here. Price action is trying to break this upper trend line. If that happens, then we can see a bullish run. If not, well then, of course, nothing major. Well, then we continue to the downside, basically. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. So I'm going to move on because I'm running out of time here. Euro CHF. Now we got a flag on this one. Look at this. Not a flag. We have that breakout, the retest, and we have a bearish pin bar right there. So I think, based on all the analysis I've just done, that Euro CHF is the next trade that I'm going to be taking. So far, I've got 4 good ideas here. Gold buy, CAD CHF breakout, Euro NZD approaching key support area. By the way, it's in profits already. And Euro CHF, a possible sell. I'm going to look to short this sometime today. I will let the guys and girls in my trading room know. Next, USD CAD. We're coming down to the last 3. We got this flag up here. Contraction of price. You can clearly see it. Contraction of price. Then, of course, the support level, if we do sell this baby, would be right there. So if we go down to the 4-hour, you can see that we have a contraction of price. Price action is messing about. We want to draw this a little bit better and understand what's going on. So we'll see how this plays out, but I would not short it until the EMA is not broken. So anyway, nothing super here. USD CHF. Well, if you guys remember, I told you it's moved into this level here, and it's testing the bottom levels of it now. So maybe there could be some buying potential here or selling off a breakout. 5 pips so far on Euro NZD since we started this. And down to the last one, USD JPY. I've taken this short. USD JPY. I've taken a short on this one, and I'm going to explain to you why. So firstly, I want to map out this level here as a clear support. Then we have this here where we could, you see why I'm not targeting this is because price action came in and then it got closed out, and you can see free tests at this level. So we could, instead of a head and shoulders, we could be moving into a possible rising wedge before we go down. Now I did take a sell on this one. I'm going to show you what I'm trading. I'm trading on a much shorter scale here. We have we have a breakout out of this blue levels. Tighten it up, thicken it up, and then we had a retest of the area. And now what we're doing, if you go down to the 30-minute, we're again contracting in an area where we could continue going lower. I'm not looking for big pips here. I'm just looking to make a couple of pips and get out. Okay, guys, that's the watch list for today. It's 15 pairs, and out of the 15 pairs, USD JPY sell, Euro CHF, there's something going there. Euro NZD, taking the sell there, 7 pips so far. CAD CHF, there's a breakout there, and gold is a buy. That's it. 20 minutes, we're done. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day.